Hey, friend, welcome back to the Concierge Weight Loss Podcast. Today, we're talking about creating your vision for the new year and not in the old new year, new you way that feels overwhelming and unrealistic. I want you to create a vision that feels inspiring and doable, something you can actually see yourself living, not something that makes you roll your eyes or let out a big, right? Let's make this simple. So every January, people create visions that are way too big, too vague, too unrealistic. They might call them New Year's resolutions. They imagine the perfect version of themselves, perfect meals, perfect workouts and schedule, perfect self control. And then they feel defeated before February, but definitely by February, right? Not because they've lacked motivation, but because the vision wasn't built around their real life. A great vision isn't about perfection, it's about clarity and compassion. So before you think about goals, habits, or plans, ask yourself, how do I want to feel next year? Has anyone ever asked you that before? Do you want to feel confident or calm, maybe balanced, maybe proud of yourself, in control around food, energized or peaceful? Your feelings matter. They shape your decisions. They definitely shape what you do. So pick one or two feelings that you want to feel more often next year. Write those down. Those are going to be our direction. So now imagine a day in your life next year where you feel those feelings. Ask yourself, what does my day look like? Now, mind you, it's not the perfect day or the ideal weight day, the day you jumped on the scale and it was like, yes. No, it's not the magically calm day either where you had nothing going on. It's a realistic day, a day where you maybe drank enough water or you waited for hunger. You stopped before you got full. You have 1 to 2 simple meals or a snack when you were hungry, just something simple. Maybe it's a day that you slowed down a little or you breathed before snacking. You spoke kindly to yourself. This is your vision, a doable day that creates the feelings you want. Small actions, big momentum. Okay, a powerful part of envisioning is asking, what am I ready to leave behind? So maybe it's hustling for perfection or beating yourself up, rushing through meals, ignoring hunger, or overeating because you're stressed. Definitely people pleasing. Let's leave that behind. Saying yes when you mean no, or mindless snacking, trying every single diet, hopping from diet to diet. Or maybe the all or nothing, like it's all or nothing. That's what my weekday for weekend used to look like. Visioning is part what do I want? And it's definitely part what am I done with? You get to choose both. So your vision becomes real when you pick one anchor habit that supports it. So just choose one to start with. It's water. Maybe you become a Stanley girl and you're like definitely getting the water in. Or hunger. Maybe you're very aware of when you're actually hungry, you're not just eating by the clock. Or the anchor habit could be the stopping at enough part. Maybe it's eating slower, putting your fork down, just letting the meal be a little bit slower. Instead of moments, it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Maybe it's planning a simple meal instead of thinking it needs to be, gourmet or all cooked at home. A 5-minute pause before a nighttime snack, that would be huge, right? If that became your anchor habit. I'm not saying, no, I can't have a nighttime snack. I'm just saying I'm going to wait 5 minutes and then decide if I still really want it. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk that you give yourself after dinner, or you just start writing down one thing a day for yourself, something you want to remember, something you feel good about, something you're happy about or thankful for. Write down one thought. Just pick one habit, not 10, not a complete overhaul. Your vision needs space to breathe, and one habit is definitely enough to start with to create some momentum. And if you want support, creating a vision that feels calm, doable, and aligned with your life, not someone else's, join my free webinar, Everything Your Doctor Wants You to Know About Losing Weight. It's at coachingkara.com/sign up. It's simple, it's doable, and it makes weight loss make sense again. So let's start the new year feeling clear, not overwhelmed. So you don't need a perfect vision. You don't need a complex one. You need a compassionate one that lets you grow at your pace, one that fits who you are right now. I am cheering you on, and I will see you next week, friend.